corner.
Well, he gave up that leadoff home run, and I thought, uh-oh, he's in trouble. But he's done a nice job bouncing back. Got 2 quick outs, and now he's got 2 strikes on this hitter. He's got a chance to get out of this unscathed the rest of the way.
And he sets his sights. Here it is on 0-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. But the Angels are able to tie things up thanks to this solo home run. 5 innings complete, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Ready for another chance? Ken Sanchez. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
Sanchez.
Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. The windup and the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Gary Sanchez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Now batting.
Here's Chris Carter now. A hit in 2 tries so far. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate at strike 1.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Here comes the 0-1. Left side of the infield into the shift. Escobar has it. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
The shortstop, Yunel Escobar.
Brian Mitchell enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Yankees, number 55, Brian Mitchell.
First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And Escobar swings and misses, and he's down on strikes, 1 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. It's a swinging bunt up the line. And a runner over there himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Albert Pujols. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Now the pitch. Albert couldn't quite keep the weight back that time as this ball is pulled foul out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground at first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
That's a nice controlled 2-strike approach. You cut your swing down, and all you want to do is see the ball and hit it.
Cole Calhoun.
Into the box, Cole Calhoun. And this will be fouled away. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Big curveball right down the middle for strike number 2.
Oh, he hung him one right there. Curveball right down the middle. Those balls go a long way. He must have been looking for something else.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Angels strand 1. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim, all tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Digging in to try it again, Matt Holliday. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Drilled to the left side, and no chance there for Escobar. It's a base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Great recognition. He's looking for a ball up. The breaking ball hung, and he stayed with it. When they're up high, let it fly. When they start out low, you got to let it go.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Here's Didi Gregorius. Now a bunt attempt here, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Hey, sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Now Mike Scioscia's up out of the Angel dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He departs in a tie ball game, but he is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here.
Yusmeiro Petit.
New pitcher coming on now, the right-hander Yusmeiro Petit. Chase Headley will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. This is pulled into right. That's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only one away.
Second baseman, Donovan Solano.
Stepping in now, Donovan Solano shows bunt as he gets this one down. The tag, and they cut down the potential go-ahead run at the plate.
Well, he took a big gamble here in a tie game, but the throw is a good one. He probably got excited about scoring the go-ahead run, but that excitement ends up costing them, and we're still tied.
And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. First pitch changeup, chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
0-1 pitch on its way. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
And this one's in the dirt. Oh, and the pitch is a low one, not handled behind the plate, and both runners are going to be saved. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Espinosa's up with it. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Striding in once again, C.J. Cron. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
C.J. Cron.
Into the windup and the pitch. The high fastball is in there.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Pitch on the way. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
That curveball just frozen. That's one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and break all the way down to the bottom of the plate. But this one didn't get that big break away, and it froze it.
To short. A quick out number 1.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Danny
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Danny Espinosa. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
So he sets him down swinging. Danny Espinosa becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. In now, Andrelton Simmons. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ellsbury is under it, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Jose Alvarez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Jose Alvarez.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Calhoun has a read on it. 1 out.
Now batting, left fielder Ken.
Ready once
Sanchez.
again, Ken Sanchez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Pitch on the way. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Now the pitch. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2.
Well, that's a high pitch he's swinging at right there. Even if he makes contact on that, Matt, I think it's a pop-up. He's probably not going to drive that ball. That ball's so high out of the zone.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, he's having a terrific season. Keeping that average up there above the 300 mark, that's an indication right there. 2 strikes, and he's still able to get the base hit.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in. One and two now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Espinosa over to Pujols, and it's a double play that'll get him out of the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are tied 2-2. Cameron Maben is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. And that's in there for strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sends it in the air to deep left field. Sanchez racing back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Digging in once again, Ben Revere. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a bunt attempt here. Headley is up with it. Oh, and Revere much too fast. He's aboard with a bunt single.
Well, things are happening now. All he wanted to do is move that runner from second to third, and he gets a base hit. So now they're sitting first and third, putting a lot of pressure on that defense.
So striding in, Yunel Escobar. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike two.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
The 0-2 home. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Now another 0-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up, throw to the plate. The tag, and they cut down the potential go-ahead run at the plate.
Well, he took a big gamble here in a tie game, but the throw is a good one. He probably got excited about scoring the go-ahead run, but that excitement ends up costing them, and we're still tied.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. Fouled back. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready with another 0-2. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. Now a long throw home. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here's Albert now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Ready with the 0-2. Hit hard back up the middle. Oh, it takes a nasty hop and he's unable to haul it in. And the run will score from second as they double him up now. It's 4-2.
Well, that base hit right there gives them 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Starlin Castro will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second base, number 14, Starlin Castro.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. One 0 count. Here it is. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. Another try at 2-2. Here's a ground ball through the hole. It's a base hit. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Well, that's a big base hit right there, and now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game, and now they've got that cushion.
Here's C.J. Cron now. He swings and grounds it to short. Here's Castro for one. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We've played 8 full. Angels are out in front, 5-2. Back now at the Big A as we get a look there at the great city of Los Angeles. 9th inning set to begin. Houston Street comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Carlos Perez is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Number 58, Carlos Perez.
Here's Chris Carter now, and he'll lead things off against the closer Houston Street.
First baseman, Chris Carter.
Shallow center. Calhoun has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Here's Brett Gardner now. His lifetime numbers against Houston Street, 1 for 5. Here's a first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Here's Didi Gregorius. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Didi Gregorius.
First pitch of the at-bat. This one's down to third. Taken in by Simmons. Throw to first here is going to be in time as the Angels have finally found their way back into the win column as this ball game is over.
Yeah, it's only been a week, but I guess it probably feels like a million years ago since they had their last win. But this 6-game losing streak is behind them now, so we'll see if they can string some W's together.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Angels come out on top for their 30th victory. Jose Alvarez gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Houston Street closes the door for the save, his 16th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Angels. 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors.